force in Madrid. They are as good as dead right now.
A murder was scheduled to take place. To save the lives of 2 people, a plan was conceived and directed from this house. I received an invitation to a small dinner party honoring 2 people about to be married. The girl was Sherry Burke, a very special friend. Her fiancé, a European nobleman, educated in America.
I'm so glad you could come. Sherry told me so much about you. I feel as though I still have a rival.
On the contrary, I'm very happy for both of you.
Dennis has no time for romance. I think his real love is danger.
Oh, come now, Sherry. What could be more dangerous than romance?
Excellency.
Mr. Chase, this is Inspector Yallman.
How do you do, sir?
Senor.
My government sent him over to protect us.
To protect you from what?
Please. Shall we go into the other room?
I hope this is all right. I arranged it. Please excuse us.
Mr. Chase, as you know, these young people will be married the day after tomorrow. We have every reason to believe an attempt will be made on their lives that same day. That's why I'm here.
Dennis, I wanted your help.
Well, how did you learn about this?
An informer called us from Paris last night. The man engineering it is a talented professional assassin named Alex Goros.
Where is this Goros?
In Madrid. His plane will arrive here 2 days from now, at the time of the wedding.
I presume you've contacted our police.
Oh, yes. They promise full protection.
But Dennis, I'm terribly frightened. I can't help.
But if the police know of the time of his scheduled arrival, they could pick him up at the airport.
That would not help. Goros has sent the actual killers on ahead. He will contact them. That is why we need him, to lead us to the killers.
Who hired Goros?
Count Luis Heredia.
And who is he?
My uncle. 15 years ago, he was sent into exile for taking graft. He blamed my father. He has been living here ever since.
And this is his idea of revenge?
Since my father's death, I am the only one standing in Count Heredia's way. If he could eliminate me, he could return to power.
Nice relatives I'm getting.
Mr. Chase, after Miss Burke spoke about you, I made a thorough check. We would greatly appreciate your help on this case. Naturally, you will be well compensated.
Well, I want to help, of course, but I don't want to merely duplicate the work of the police.
Oh, Dennis, you never duplicate anybody. Please. For the bride and groom.
For the bride and groom.
Salud, y pesetas y amor, y tiempo para gastarlas.
I immediately checked with Lieutenant Edwards at Homicide. Any chance of finding the triggermen in time?
The areas around the church and reception are full of hotels and apartment houses. I wish they'd just elope.
According to this, Goros has never been in this country. And Count Heredia has been living here for 15 years.
Right. The word from our informant is that all the arrangements were made by phone.
And they've never seen each other.
What are you thinking about?
When Goros gets here, he'll go to Count Heredia for payment. Suppose he doesn't meet the real Count, but someone taking his place. Someone who orders him to call off the assassination.
In other words, substitute someone for Count Heredia? That'd be quite a trick.
Do you have a picture of him?
Nothing recent. The man's a recluse. This was taken some years ago.
Hope he hasn't changed in recent years.
Why? Do you have someone in mind to take his place?
Yes. Me.
Meet the newest, warmest, most wonderfully human family on television, the Stones, on the Donna Reed Show. This is Mother, wise, witty, and simply wonderful, played by lovely Academy Award-winning Donna Reed.
What you mean is you're setting a trap for the poor kid. You can't do a thing like that.
Darling, how do you think I got you?
Father is a busy pediatrician. You know, that's a doctor who eats because babies won't. Sometimes his prescriptions are a bit hard to take.
There's only one way for a brave person to face a difficult task, and that's to do it.
Oh, for a brave person, sure, but what about us cowards?
Mary is a teenager with the usual amount of problems and apprehensions.
Mother, please don't be motherly. I've got about as much sex appeal as a wet mop.
And lovable little Jeff is the clown of the family. You'll meet them all and love them all on The Donna Reed Show, every week on ABC.
I called a midnight meeting of my staff and outlined my plan to substitute myself for Count Heredia.
That's very tempting, but isn't it dangerous?
Well, analyze it. You go into a doctor's office, there's a man sitting behind a desk in a white coat. You accept him as a doctor.
Okay.
Well, carry it a little further. We know that Goros is coming here for payment. Suppose when he walks into Count Heredia's office, I'm the one behind the desk.
He may have changed drastically since this picture.
Not only that, but because of his voice being so different, Goros might recognize it from their phone conversations.
And suppose Heredia isn't alone when Goros goes to see him.
Those are all things we have to find out.
Sure, but how?
I'm going to pay Count Heredia a visit. I called the Count. A few words about his nephew, and I was able to get an appointment. My plan was to be direct. My purpose, to see the house and the Count. Chase, I have an appointment.
Come in.
Good morning.
You must be Mr. Chase. May I see your credentials?
Credentials? It's my card.
Your Excellency, Mr. Chase is here.
Send him in.
You may go in.
Mr. Dennis Chase, I've heard of you.
I've heard a great deal about you, Your Excellency.
Really? I'm not a man who seeks publicity. I prefer to work in the background.
It's your background work that I've heard about.
I appreciate wit, Mr. Chase.
I hope you also appreciate facts.
That depends. Excuse me. Hello, yes. No, I can't. No, I'm in no position to discuss the matter right now. No, I haven't. No. I cannot talk to you of this now. Yes, that's right. No, I can't. Maybe talk about this at some later date. Yes, thank you. Goodbye. Mr. Chase, you were speaking of facts.
Yes. Please and your nephew know all about the assassination attempt you're planning for tomorrow morning.
Not facts, but suppositions.
You've hired Alex Goros. He'll be here tomorrow for his check. Facts or supposition?
You're putting all of your cards on the table, Mr. Chase. Why?
I want to save lives.
Have you ever lived in exile, Mr. Chase, or seen power rightfully yours taken away? Now I will give you some facts. If Goros and I have a business arrangement, no one could prove a connection with a so-called murder attempt. Now, Mr. Chase, I believe that you and I are finished.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Ren 3500.
Hello?
Joe, I think it'll work, but I need the plans of the building. Go down to City Hall and pick them up.
Right away, Dennis.
Fine. I located an access door in the ceiling of the washroom here, just off Heredia's office. Now, I can get in through the roof right here, crawl along this insulation space to that door, crawl down into the washroom. That's where I get rid of Heredia and take his place.
Are you going to use the mustache bit?
I'll have to.
What about the voice, Dennis?
Well, he has a slight accent. I should be able to copy it.
From what you're saying, this sounds like a one-man job.
Well, Lieutenant Edwards and his men will be covering from the outside, here and there.
Well, what about the bride and groom? You know, if your plan goes wrong, they're going to be sitting ducks.
You know, I've been wondering. I know I've never been a bride, and Brian's never been a groom.
So far, I've been lucky.
Suppose after the wedding, on the way to the reception, Brian and I were to arrange to take the place of the real bride and groom.
Well, that could be pretty dangerous.
Well, it's no more dangerous than what you're doing. You'll be in that house all alone. At least we'll have the police all around us. And we could carry guns.
What do you think about it, Brian?
That sounds pretty good. If the killers do show themselves, we can at least shoot back. That'll give them a surprise.
I'll call Yeoman and set it up.
Listening to good music is a satisfying experience, particularly when your high-fidelity system recreates every delicate shading of the original playing. It's great to be satisfied in anything you do, and that goes for smoking, too. Kent satisfies your appetite for a real good smoke every time. Why? Because Kent uses only the finest natural tobaccos like these. They're moist, tender, golden, all ready to burst into a flood of rich smoking flavor when you light up. And only Kent has this famous filter, the micronite filter, which draws so free and easy that you get every delicate shading of flavor in those rich, natural tobaccos. Wonderful feeling, wonderful taste. Kent satisfies your appetite for a real good smoke every time. For good smoking taste, it makes good sense to smoke Kent. King size, regular, and crush-proof box.
Somewhere in the city, as the triggermen of the professional assassin Alex Goros waited, their intended victims marched to the altar in the safety of the church. At the same time, disguised as a repairman, I drove to the home of Count Heredia. Meanwhile, Joanna and Brian prepared to drive to the wedding reception in place of the real bride and groom.
Well, you certainly make a lovely bride.
Look out, you're beginning to sound like a real groom.
Oh, this is the closest I've ever been.
You could have backed out any time.
car 477.
Car 477.
Goris left the airport 15 minutes ago.
Right. You better hurry. Goris will be here any minute. There he is.
You wait here.
Yes? I am Alex Gross. We have been waiting for you. Come in.
Alex Goros.
Alex Goros is here. Alex Goros is here. Your Excellency, Alex Goros is here.
Send him in.
You may go in.
Thank you.
Your Excellency.
Senor Goros.
You look different.
Different?
You are not what I imagined after all our telephone conversations.
Oh. Did you have a pleasant trip?
Very pleasant, thank you. And all the arrangements have been made.
I am paying you a good deal of money. What are the plans?
You know the plans as well as I do.
They have not been changed.
What for? My men have their guns trained on the doorway of the reception. A few minutes from now, the prince and his bride will be dead.
I have the wine ready, Excellency. I'll bring it in.
Senor Goros, I want you to cancel the assassination.
Cancel it? But why?
I'm not satisfied with the arrangements.
Why not?
Where are your men?
On the 3rd floor of the apartment house, opposite the reception.
I expected a more clever arrangement.
Believe me, from where they are, they cannot miss. Please, the money.
You will get the 10,000 when the plan is called off. Otherwise, nothing. Understand?
Very well. As you wish. But the price will be 15,000. I do not fly the Atlantic and make arrangements for nothing.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Let it ring. Here comes the car. They'll be out in a second.
I must have dialed the wrong number.
What's the delay? Yes.
It is all off.
What do you mean? What about our money?
You wait there. I'll bring it down to you.
I wait for you. It's off.
I suppose you will be going back immediately.
Oh, yes. Right after I meet my men.
There you are.
Thank you.
A bonus for your trouble.
You are very generous. Your Excellency?
Tell my secretary I do not wish to be disturbed.
Very well. His Excellency does not wish to be disturbed.
Thank you.
This is Dennis Chase. Connect me with car 477.
Calling Edwards, car 477.
477, Edwards.
Goros is just leaving. Follow him. You can pick him and his friends up on the 3rd floor of the apartment directly across from the reception. I have Heredia right here, all wrapped up and waiting.
I like to see people doing the things that give them satisfaction, whether it's the friendly competition of a game of cards or the quiet relaxation of pleasant music. Because it's great to be satisfied in anything you do. And the same goes for smoking, too. Kent satisfies your appetite for a real good smoke. And that's because Kent uses only the finest natural tobaccos for real tobacco taste. Golden, light tobaccos full of rich smoking pleasure, which comes right through the free and easy draw of Kent's famous micronite filter, so that you can taste every delicate shading of flavor in Kent's fine tobacco blend. Famous micronite filter, finest natural tobaccos. Kent satisfies your appetite for a real good smoke. King size, regular, or crush-proof box. Kent is a product of P. Lorillard Company, first with the finest cigarettes through Lorillard Research.
Hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Next week, as you can see, our story has an Oriental background, but with a modern touch. With my staff, I go into Chinatown in search of a missing scientist, a very important man.
Hey, 做咩事幹啊？或者細蚊仔掟石唔定喎，你睇下。
梗要事幹嘅。
唔怕，唔好事。
Good night.
21 Beacon Street has been presented by Kent Cigarettes in king size, regular size, and crush-proof box. Kent satisfies your appetite for a real good smoke every time. Kent is a product of P. Lorillard Company, first with the finest cigarettes through Lorillard Research.
Hope you'll join us next week at 21 Beacon Street.
Win a free trip to Europe and fight communism too. Enter the 1960 Radio Free Europe contest. Top prizes are 6 trips to Europe for 246 prizes in all. Complete in 25 words, I believe the most important thing people behind the Iron Curtain should know is mail to Crusade for Freedom, Mount Vernon 10, New York.